want to tell you about what I experienced this week. I felt like what Meghan and Harry must feel like because the British tabloids were after me. Seriously, though, I shouldn't be surprised. It was only a matter of time before the cancel culture warriors came for me. You see, I committed the unforgivable sin of calling a spade in an age where feelings and delusions are considered more important than facts. Discussing the controversy surrounding British artist Sam Smith's latest video on my program, I referred to the singer as he, him. Cue the activist media's confected outrage. See, back in 2019, the singer began identifying as a plural, demanding that his pronouns be they, them, and predictably the bulk of the media immediately began broadcasting and publishing incomprehensible gibberish to accommodate Smith's pronoun preferences. Soon after, Merriam-Webster Dictionary joined the lunacy and amended their definition of they. Now, call me old-fashioned, but I have zero desire to deliberately mangle the English language just to appease attention-seeking pop stars, nor do I feel the compulsion to participate in the delusions of others. And so, when discussing Smith's antics, I referred to his music video and his bedazzled corset. That was all it took. First out of the blocks was the Daily Mail with the headline, Aussie TV host repeatedly misgenders pop star Sam Smith. And then this, Rita Panahi slammed for misgendering Sam Smith. Host repeatedly called Sam Smith he instead of they. Oh no. But in their error-riddled hit piece, the Daily Mail also managed to misgender Smith, referring to him as he, despite much of the article being rendered unreadable by the use of they, them pronouns when referring to a single individual. The article also falsely labelled British personality Ollie London as transracial and identifying as Korean before chiding him for ignoring the misgendering. How dare he? If they'd bothered to actually listen to the interview with Ollie London rather than writing vapid hit pieces, the activist journalist would have learned that London is a cautionary tale of what can happen when impressionable young people are captured by the trans activist movement. Ollie London has previously identified as non-binary and as a woman before detransitioning. On the program this week, he warned other youngsters about the dangers, including feminising facial surgeries he underwent when under the influence of woke culture, as he called it. Now, the Daily Mail's misrepresentations of him were egregious. Daily fail. Forget about Daily Mail. You're a daily fail. Now, British tabloid The Mirror didn't do much better. Their outraged headline read, Sky News presenter repeatedly misgenders Sam Smith in debate over music video, followed with this confusing subheading. Sky News Australia anchor Rita Panahi repeatedly referred to Sam Smith with the wrong pronoun in a discussion about their music video for I'm Not Here to Make Friends. Now, to be clear, I do not have a music video. I have never recorded one with Sam Smith. If the author was a little bit more concerned with being accurate and clear, she would refrain from constructing semi-illiterate sentences to appease a tiny minority of activists whose influence and power is wildly disproportionate. I hate to disappoint a cancel culture mob, but I have zero interest in submitting to the irrational demands of the language police. Their bullying and intimidation will not succeed, not on this station. And this experience has only highlighted just how real the so-called slippery slope has been in the LGBTQIA+ movement. In a short period of time, we have gone from the very reasonable demand of equal access to marriage, which for the record I supported, we've gone from that to allowing confused teenagers to medically transition, having drag queens read or perform for tiny children, ceding linguistic territory to the most radical, intolerant activists, not to mention the absurdity of biological men identifying as women competing in women's sport and sexual predators with functioning penises being held in women's prisons. The slippery slope has turned out to be a bloody water slide.